Move the pieces. Oh, I can't get to. Oh, hell no! What the fuck?
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the federal. I'll never fucking.
This is Venator?
This isn't working.
Good. Okay. Oh, so I can do that shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. How do you get these fuckers? Oh, what the hell? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function,
Yeah. Federal
Take
Bureau
6
of
deep
Controls.
then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
I mean, shout out to her.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
What is that?
This is the threshold, I think.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned.
Oh shit.
So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 paintings fused, corrode.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush, a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
What the
You need
fuck?
to cease all hostility right now!
Oh, fuck you. That actually scared me.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Baby steps. Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. But something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already
Level
shitty
3.
Sunday.
Sub-level 3. I can go to sub-level 5, huh? Okay. I'm glad I can go in here. Let's see. The automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. What? To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarity to Wake's original style. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using the pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Does this mean that they just made Scratch? The FBC made Scratch? Is that what's going on right now? That's gotta be what's going on, right? They made Scratch, question mark? Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X, 132 Alan Wake, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Alan Wake, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. RL, who's that? AW's Alan Wake, who's RL? Project C, 43 210 RL, codename Ramnus, will focus on studying blank and his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is required during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Dude, it's gotta be them. They manifested Scratch, dude. Ain't no way.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
Rudolph Lane. Rudolph Lane. Okay, that's who RL is. Rudolph Lane is RL. Okay, what about this?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water.
Oh.
Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Yep. Yep. They fucked up. They fucked up. It's making all sense. Making the sense. Y'all are getting played by, you said it, the dark presence.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
Interesting.
It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth
Can I
was
pause this?
controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
If this keeps playing, oh god, okay. I can't read this.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
Franklin
It
Booker.
became
Edward
trapped,
Franklin Booker.
Stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Tamitha Madison Booker. Those, yep. Okay.
There was a
Interesting. So those were the two that we saw in the beginning of the game. The one that saw, what's his name? Nightingale. Interesting. This is very interesting. I'm convinced that the FBC made Scratch. Because what the fuck is going on?
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
That's them trying to figure out how to make Alan Wake stories. I'm telling you, they're fucking writing Scratch, dude. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for the Dark Place and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. I'm guessing. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house, no result. No useful information. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. Checked all available online interviews, publication elements pertaining to Alan Wake, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. It's not the typewriter, you fucking dumbasses. Over here. Oh my god, this is so fucking... Dude, kalaka-clackas, dude. Y'all pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 for that. Holy shit, kalaka-clackas, dude. What's this? Maintenance and repair, okay. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Diana Mormont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? This is getting fucking super meta, dude. This is nuts.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr.
Hartman.
Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the Shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010.
Right.
Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Huh, and those were the 2 that were at Cauldron, Bright Falls. Interesting, very interesting. Big lore dump, big lore dump. Big lore dump, big lore dump. Can I go into that one? No, right? That's 2. Okay. 1. Oh god. Paint. Oh god. The fuck is that guy?
Shit.
Ooh, shotgun.
Can never say no to extra firepower.
That's right, pick it up, motherfucker. But I can't shoot these things, my boy. These guys got fucking mollywopped.
Huh. Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
It is the law of 3. Even in the fucking... Okay. Everything, too, yeah. She knows. Is this the same as well?
September 12th, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory.
This contrived overlap rebounded
it's
on
different.
itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled.
What?
Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release.
Same shit.
This
Same shit.
contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Interesting. Go this way. Just the hiss, right?
The shadow is here.
So
Good
what do
thing I
I
brought
do?
a flashlight.
How do I kill them? Why is she like ass? Like, what the fuck? Why is it not working? Am I missing or something? Maybe I reset. Okay. It's okay. We just reset. It was awkward anyway. I was like, what's going on here?
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Big. That one hurt. What the fuck? Why can't I shoot? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, bruh. I had the play. That was the play. Do I just Venator them? I think I Venator them.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Ain't no way. Is that fucker dead? He is, okay. No, he's not. I lied. Where'd he go? I don't know where he is.
What's in the night?
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just
Hiss?
kept getting worse.
That's not the hiss, right? Yep, and then motherfuckers are coming out the fucking paint. Paint motherfuckers are coming out the goddamn nasty assholes. We're good on this, right? Everything's good. Same shit. The rule of 3. On some fucking dark shit. Shout out to Dark.
September 12th, 2023.
Okay, same
Notes
shit.
regarding the page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives.
Luke 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Okay.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us.
Hit him with the Rudolph Lane. Luke 3. Oh. What you got, my boy? That's it? What's going on here? Oh, overlap. There it is. The overlap, motherfucker. Holy shit.
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in.
Shit getting crazy. What was that sound? How do I turn on the power though? That's the question. It looks like it can't go that way. That looks like it can't go that way. Let's see. Did I just press this? Yeah, there's no power, right? Let's see. Oh, okay, and then I get pushed back. Sick. There's a door right here too. Hey, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Okay, so if I take the hold on, hold the fuck up.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Right. Gotcha. Yep, makes sense. Yep. I'm gonna take this, right? Yep. And then instead of going out, we stay in. Yep. Because of the lights. Right? Do that. Hold on, hold on. We need this again because we need to power the other side, right? What does that say? Broken. Okay. Let's put this back. So then I can power that, no? So both can stay powered. Let's put this back. Okay. Right. Go over here. Then we power this. Bangers. Bangers. Hello, motherfucker. We meet again.
You again.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmonts clogging his head.
Interesting.
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are.
A man in a white coat.
I fucking
Christ.
hate that pop-up shit. That one's spooky.
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Access denied. Access denied.
You go back to 2.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are. The further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Interesting. We go to 2 because... Okay, there we go.
Sublevel
Weather-wide
2.
lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Oh, look, they're all fucking... Interesting.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
But if I take it off lockdown, we're fucking screwed, huh? Fucking 3? What the helly? These guys are on lockdown. Yeah, they can't do shit. They can't get out because it's locked down. What's this? There's a shit ton of... Hold on. Let me check back here real quick in these like bathroom thingies.
Sheeted. Hope that glass is thick.
Shotgun ammo, nice.
Oh, there's the elevator.
Okay,
How do I
that's-
get in?
Don't worry about that right now. There's a bunch of shit that's about to go pop off. Bathroom? Tell me I can go in the bathroom. Oh, I can. Oh, here we go. Jump scare. Nothing. Nothing in the bathroom. You're trolling me, man. I remember in Control, you had to go in like the bathroom and there was like some crazy shit. Okay, Alright, so I guess we go this way, huh? That's 3. We go straight. Oh wait, no, we have to check this. Get all this ammo real quick. We have to check these. There's like cubbies in here, some shit. What the fuck?
I wonder
is
what
this?
happened here.
Oh, there's a manuscript. Okay, let's see. Let's read this first. Project Ramnus. Rudolph Lane subject P has shown a decline in blank over the past several months. Initially, this blank presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject attitude towards the art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. When this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing blank, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of blank be introduced to the subject's food to cure his blank. If the subject attitude does not improve, then low doses of blank will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Okay, so they're drugging him.
I can't paint anymore.
Interesting.
I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did.
Lying ass bitch.
Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Interesting.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Is this the ATD/Scratch writing this shit, or is this Alan? A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Huh. Okay. must. To who? Did anyone explain any of this to him? But who is him? Is it Rudolph Lane? Interesting. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus and the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tamitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker, less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Interesting. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it all set in an actual lakeside cabin? And why is it happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Match the tone, style, and content of Alan Wake 002 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day, rain heavy, clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Oh, this is, okay. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick. Gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Celebrate the arrival of fall. I brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I've purchased the delicious pecan-pilled pies. This motherfucker. There is a significant amount of black rock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding as someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond. Okay, so that's the gun in 2. Jules sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana is gonna slit his throat if she finds out. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me Jules is withholding wake pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You really leave me alone? Here all alone? We can have weekly gossip calls.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Oh, he's in there. Wait, what?
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Brooker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15–20%. Just some professional advice.
What the fuck?
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice
sister's
restraint,
dead.
but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, that's his wife. Oh shit.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the art.
This is her, right? She died. She did, bro. Maybe that's supposed to be her. I don't know. Thought that was a sister. Me too. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Tammy Booker. Wife. He went crazy? Yeah, he did. Did I get anything from here? Nothing. Hey.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Oh, see that in the back?
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Youngers. Wait a minute. I vaguely remember something like this. It's another fucking... Oh my god. Sorry. I'm about to look this up again, dude. Dude, what does this say? Let's try that. Well, what the fuck? Hold on. Where is this? Wait. Oh 092223, is that what it is? Okay, let's see. It's saying do this first, so let's see.
Round the
Is that Marmont? Okay. It's over here. Oop. Hold on. I just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. The man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns, excuse me, are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I said the security terminal's new password, like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then black void. Good luck with that. They said it's 092223. Oop.
Nope.
Eh. Oh, 2-5.
And
My bad.
there.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. Before we...
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks.
I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded, blah, blah, blah. Miss Howard, thank you for sharing your opinion. Okay. You guys ready? We're so fucked.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No! Turn back! Area is extremely hostile.